This is video 4 because I've been corrected that this is actually the front paddock. Where I started from was actually the middle paddock. So I'm showing you this because Adrian, who didn't want to be videoed, I keep telling him it's like a proof of life because otherwise people never see him, that all this lot is actually going to be cut back because we need some electricians and other tradies to come up, and it's not that easy to get up here, and quite a lot of it is like a parrot, a dead parrot. So I'm going to come along. We have the four-legged neighbours paying attention to us as usual, and they are still cute. Over in the rest of the front paddock, we've actually got, you can't really see that well from there. Ah, here's better. That's an old stone barn. Bits of it have been redone. You can see that there's a really interesting sag in the roof there. So yes, that needs some work doing to it. We wouldn't actually keep anything in that at the moment, and it's very close to the front road. So this is the front paddock. The four-legged neighbours next door are much more interesting than our property, and they're still so cute. So yes, so this is the bit that we're all going to clear. There's also some interesting, see if I can point them out to you. Just there. There've been limestone blocks that have been left on the property that are growing through, and that's possibly why a lot of this hasn't actually been cut back, because they don't know quite where the stone is. And even where we've pulled up the ute, which is just over this cattle grid, when Adrian pulled across, he suddenly realised, there's a bit of traffic going by. He suddenly realised that even where we were about to park, there were big blocks of limestone there. So that's all the front paddock. It's not really that interesting, but it kind of rounds it all off. And they've actually put the fencing in here. I'm just going to go over a cattle grid again. So they've actually put the fencing here, so you can actually fence off these paddocks individually. And I've no idea how old this stand of trees are. They could be pretty old. Well, certainly on another property we looked at, they were saying that some of the trees of that sort of size were like over 100 years old. Now be quiet, people, and we may see a lesser spotted Adrian. But if we're noisy, we'll scare him off. I wish I could do either a David Attenborough or a David Bellamy voice at the moment. But there you have him. See the legs? You can always tell it's the blue jeans. And there is actually a hard-working Adrian. So he's chopping down some of these trees between the front paddock and the middle paddock. Adrian, how old do you reckon these trees may be?
I don't know. They've been cut and chopped about, so God knows how old they are.
Because I know some of the others, we were told like 100 years old, weren't we, on one of the other properties?
Yeah, these aren't 100 years old. It's very different.
See, a tree edge of a tree to me. Adrian knows his trees. And then you can probably just see, actually maybe you can't, I'm just trying to show you, that's somebody else's property, this tree here. So this is where you can drive up the side of ours. And looking this way, you may just be able to see the trees. That's our shed. There's Adrian and the ute. And down at the front paddock, that's our dilapidated barn. And that's it for now.